You know the funniest thing about this video, despite watching all the Superman trailers early, like watching them as soon as they dropped, this is the one that flew under the radar, like Superman, like the Man of Steel. Dun 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 dun. I completely missed out on Superman. I just missed the fuck out on this trailer, like but we are here. It is time. This was rumored. This was speculated that they were going to drop a new Superman trailer on the eve of the Ironheart release, which means Marvel completely got their show buried because DC right here, this movie is at the forefront, and I don't understand why they didn't wait like an extra day, but that's just me. I digress. Anyway, we're talking about Superman. And obviously, I'm excited. You know, I might see Ironheart too, but I'm excited for this movie a lot more to see how it starts the beginning of the DC universe, the new universe by James Gunn, with this new 10-year plan and how it's going to start out. Without further delay, without further ado, we're going to get right into this trailer, break it down, and see what we think of the official trailer for Superman. DC Studios, a new logo, obviously.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Alright, awesome. She knows who he is, like, off the bat. We don't have to deal with that mystery of, oh, we gotta wait until the second movie and maybe she finds out, or we have to wait until way, way, way later. She knows, and they're gonna have this little harrowing interview, it seems, of talking to each other, dissecting things, breaking down actions, and she's gonna try to get her scoop as Lois Lane, because she is the journalist, she is the one who is conducting this, and it's a no-brainer thus far. I like this little chemistry and dynamic that they're doing initially already.
Sure.
Also, that says Lord Tech. Maxwell Lord is in the building. I believe he is in the Peacemaker Season 2 trailer. He is portrayed by Sean Gunn. I guess people are going to say, oh, he put his brother as Maxwell Lord. He put his brother into the mix, but I mean, it's something to expect. Of course, there was going to be, what's that word that I'm looking for that people always say? It was going to be just roping in some friends, some family to do movies together. It was a no-brainer. I'm not surprised because James Gunn put his wife in Peacemaker, but she's a really good actress, and she really fits that character of Harcourt. So I'm not surprised by this whatsoever. Hopefully, Max Lord is just characterized a bit better than he was in Wonder Woman 1984, which was a goddamn flaming dumpster fire upon epic proportions. Pedro Pascal was a good actor in that movie, but I did not like that movie whatsoever.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
I like that humility that Clark has, and it's really embodying David Cornsweet, and that's really cool. Hopefully the movie like displays just a little bit more of that, and then a little bit more of Superman saving lives that we saw in the initial teasers, which was once again paramount to the character. This is why I kind of am a little bit on the Zack Snyder rendition of his dad saying, well, you know, those kids, you gotta let them drown in the bog on the school bus. Yeah, sometimes you can't save everyone. Your identity is more important to protect, which is what I didn't like about that rendition. Those ideals being taught to the character. It just kind of it just kind of fell flat on his face. You know what I mean?
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
A lot of fire,
it's a lot.
Same trailers of the civilians hurling shit at Superman for God knows what. I would assume maybe some collateral damage, thinking that Superman caused destruction or some kind of thing to damage his reputation. Obviously, the plain thing is Lex Luthor is going to do something to try to hurt this man's reputation in the biggest way possible, and I'm not surprised if this all doesn't come in and fit and tie together like a shoelace. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen one way or the other.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
Is that Rick Flag Sr.? It looks like him. That looks like Frank Grillo to me. Let's continue.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Whoa! Oh! I'm not sure how I feel about the ending of that special effect. It's kind of strange, right? It's almost like standing in front of a green screen-ish, and this part seems fine for when it melts away that big explosion. But I don't like this shot where the fire looks very static. It looks kind of weird. It looks kind of fake. This might be a negative CGI shot in my personal opinion.
Maybe.
Yeah, this I don't like the way that he just stands like that normally. It's like bad green screen. I don't know what's happening at the end of that shot. This part is fine. This is all fine. That's not. I'm gonna reserve judgment though. I'm gonna be fair.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you...
Oh, that is Frank Grillo. Yeah, Rick Flag Sr. along with Ultraman, who
You're gonna be?
he's probably going to be the other superpower villain to deal with in the movie.
Not the one being interviewed, Superman.
He crushes his face. Holy shit! Straight up torture.
Did you consult with the president?
Look at Lex's face. He's like he had post-nut clarity. What's going on there? Post-nut clarity. What's going on with his face? That's meme material, in my personal opinion.
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will
anybody
cause more
except for me.
problems around the world.
Oh, this shit is getting destroyed. Remember, like last trailer, there was like kaijus and shit going on.
And doing good.
Oh, this shot I love. Awe-inspiring. Superman saving a child from danger. Just prototypical and noble Superman behavior. I love it so much.
I would question myself in the same situation and
Whoa!
consider the consequences.
People were going to...
Who is that character? I do not have any idea. It looks like the Juggernaut bitch in some armor. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like maybe Ultraman in another form? Maybe? Or another villain? Tell me who this is in the comment section below. I would love to hear it, really.
Consequences.
People were going to die.
Cause I'm not familiar with every Superman villain, just a handful of them really.
Die.
This is a cool shot though. Oh shit. Yeah, that's cool. I love that camera spin, and that's a better use of the CGI in my personal opinion. Oh, here comes the music. They're having their Spider-Man moment, Spider-Man 2, where they help Toby on the subway. Now they're helping Superman, so that's nice. It goes to show not everyone hates the guy in this universe.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
What the fuck? She just spawned some hand bleeds. Like, what? Oh man, what is she like? I don't know, an enemy straight out of Stellar Blade or something? Like, what the fuck is this? Crypto. Oh, she's fighting the robots that were trying to help Superman get what is it? The sunlight in his body and heal all his bones. She's in here killing them in the Fortress of Solitude. Yep. And Lex is here, so they are invading this place 100%.
Your choices.
Crypto's fighting her! This shit! Yo!
Your actions.
That's kind of cool. I love that. I love that. I love this.
Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Oh, I can't. Giving constructive advice versus, you know, just let those humans die in the Snyderverse when they're saying, yeah, just let that bus full of kids go right into the ravine. Who gives a fuck, right? Like, okay, this is so far so good in my personal opinion.
You.
Except for one bad CGI shot.
You are.
That's another kaiju destroying the city too in the background. You see that shit?
That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man.
So that was, let's go back, Mr. Terrific. And he has these, like, you see these orbs? He has these orbs that he uses in terms of like his powers and everything. So you're gonna see a lot of that in the movie. What a cool ass jacket though. Fair play. What a cool jacket.
Superman. He's not a man.
They're at the Kent house and Superman is injured. You see how there's these sort of veins on the side of his face? At this point, maybe he got stabbed with some kryptonite or he's sick somehow. And it has something to do with that because this looks a bit abnormal. But when in doubt, it's gotta be kryptonite.
He's not a man. He's an it.
Metamorpho in the background, sort of caught by... Shush, dog. My dog is being overzealous right now. Sit down. Sort of caught by Lex, other villains, Metamorpho. I don't know who this lady is sitting over here, but I assume she is also someone that has to be a metahuman at this rate. Let's see.
He's an it.
Oh, they're beating the shit out of him.
He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
There's the other characters. I think it is Guy Gardner. And there is... Oh shit, Mr. Terrific looks cool. Hawkgirl by Isabella Merced, who says she had a big butt in Peacemaker Season 2. Her butt is getting bigger.
I will not accept that.
He's passing out, man.
The world's
That's kind
conversation.
of funny. Oh, I love how Mr. Terrific is like just hoisted up on this like chair almost, just sitting there with the orbs.
I will not.
The big fight at the stadium that we saw before. Then he gets
Accept
tackled by a super being.
that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Come on, Kent. Yes. Here's the kaiju enemy. Oh shit. The Green Lantern is doing work here. It looks like they're having fun with it though, which I do appreciate. Jimmy Olsen. I don't know who that is taking a selfie. Just, she waiting to post that on her Instagram. I don't know who that is. A lot of shots here, established action shots of Metamorpho, Superman flying through something and getting shot by like a laser beam, Mr. Terrific and Lois Lane in some sort of reactor? The robots, once again, Superman gets injured sometime in the movie and he gets knocked to an ice place near the Fortress of Solitude, and then these robots decide to take very strong sunlight and shoot it through his body. I saw people complaining, oh, why is he screaming? and he is being healed by the sunlight, or why is Superman being healed by the sun? And I'm like, you're not Superman fans. He gets healed by nature, and they are clearly using a machine to accelerate and boost up the process, which means it's gonna hurt a lot because it's something he's not used to that's happening at a very accelerated rate, right? Yellow Sun heals him. It's happening super quick. His bones are healing so fast that he doesn't even understand what's going on with his body because it's happening so fast. He can't take it. That's why he's screaming in pain. And the established shot of look up. I can't wait. I can't wait for this movie.
You have a dog?
A super dog or a super pet. I remember so many people were kind of pissed about Crypto the super dog, and I'm like, come on, man, that's just sort of a thing that was in the comics. But that was my reaction of the Superman official trailer. So far, I'm digging it. It's a couple of well, it's like a few tiny established shots that might be a little bit with some of the green screen, especially the tank scene, but everything else looks superb. I can't really wait for the movie. I can't wait to watch it July 11th. I will be there in theaters, and I will let you guys know my opinions when the movie is out, and I have full authority to give my overall opinion. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown. And I'll see you guys later.